Well, we're back at the window on wildlife, and we've come down today in the mighty Dacha Sandy Row. And the birds are all telling me, get back in your car. Pleasure to sit back and listen to the roar of the mighty, the mighty V3 engine. Anyway, let's get in and see what the window beholds today. There's the first squirrel of the morning. Well, I've been down to these people to get a coffee, or a Mick coffee as they call them. Everything's got Mick in it. Anyway, went in and used their Mick facilities and had a Mick Nintendo. Figure it out, people. And there's a wee squirrely chap. And they'll do what a lot of the birds do. You can see him doing it now. He's taking a load of nuts and he's away to cache them. But somebody will be watching and will come and dig them up. It's a real game of cat and mouse, but in the squirrel and bird variety. I've just seen a whole pile of wee birds up in the tree here. And they seem to be a bit shy about coming down. Not sure if it's because I'm here, but it generally doesn't stop them. But, you know, patience is a great thing, and a big cup of coffee too. When you have a look around and see what's going on. I have put out, because it was the last in the bag, a pile of dried grasshoppers. See if it'll interest the big birds. It's something different probably, and maybe that's what's putting them off a little bit. Now, although I have millions of them in my garden, you don't see many of these down here at Hazelbank in Newtonabbey, the common starling. Squirrel foraging. Now, in an environment like this, a starling will poke around in damp ground looking for insects and pretty much anything that they can eat. And they'll go around in little troops of 3 and 4 and 5 of them, prodding the ground. to see what they can find. And everybody gets along. Hello there, wee squirrely fella. Sounds a wee bit camera shy. I love it when they sit up on the stumps. You might have seen that in the last video that I did down here. Well, that's why he ran away. Squirrels don't like it when there's a dog about. It's a beautiful place. It's a good habitat for wildlife, and I know that the wardens here have got feeders up at their hut up at the top end up there, so they join in with it too. Bless them. It's good to see. I get wee quiet moments down here when there's not really a lot going on, and going to sound a bit hippie here. It's a good time for reflection on things, and you ask yourself questions like, why do you come down here and feed the birds and the squirrels and everybody else? Well, health has rarely been good to me. I'm asthmatic, arthritic, got heart problems, blood pressure, cancer, and it helps me empty my head of all those things, and you kind of remember all the people that have gone through your life. I'm 64 now, and although it's not old in the bigger picture of things, there are an awful lot of people never had the privilege of getting to 64. Some very close friends of mine among that, who were cut down way too young. So it helps you, as I said in yesterday's video, it's good for the soul, good for the mind. Takes your mind off all the bad things and onto the nice things that nature provides for us all. And listening to the dawn chorus is great. There are some good singers out there, but most of them have got feathers on. Nobody seems to want to try the grasshopper. Oh, he's having a go. Was he just moving? Now I know there's not a lot of peanuts in that one, in that mix. So maybe if I can get one of the big bird food companies to hit me up with a sack of peanuts. That would be handy. Good morning, everybody. Look at that. Sunrise. And it's about 6:15 in the morning. And I think it's time to open the window on wildlife. I counted 4 squirrels down here the other day at this bit. And when I pulled up this morning, there were 2 or 3 magpies and one of these fellas waiting on me. And you get the feeling that they know your car. And they know roughly what time you're going to be down at, and they sit here waiting on you, and it's lovely. I quite enjoy it. Now, here's an interesting pair of them there. Often heard, often seen as well, because they're so big. This is the wood pigeon, which is a relative of the ordinary pigeon. Or maybe the ordinary pigeon is a relative of this one. What came first? Anyway, it's got a very distinctive sound. It goes woo 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 woo. And my sister-in-law, bless her, who's not very good at retaining the names of things, calls it the woo-woo bird. There are others. She means well, just doesn't remember the name. I'm sure my brother will inform us in the comments at the bottom of what they are. She's got a wee robin friend at her back door that comes down to see her. I think we all do. I've got a wee pigeon here. Pigeon, not very interesting. And I don't suppose it is. But when the sun shines on them, the colours that come off the feathers are quite extraordinary. And the same with these fellas here. They're only black and white. The sun shines on them, there's a greeny colour that they give off. Not sure you'll see it there, but trust me. And for anybody that's watching this, slow down when you're out for a walk. It's amazing what you'll see. Don't keep your head down. Look around you. Look for a bit of movement and see what's going on. You never know what you'll see. And this is where I'm at. It's quite a public park. There's a lot of walkers, cyclists. I just had a cyclist stop and talk to me. It was my niece, and it was absolutely lovely to see her. She's away to cycle into Belfast for fun. Really? Well, I suppose back in the day I would have done it myself when I was her age. Anyway, quite a public park. It's absolutely lovely down here when the leaves start budding out in the trees and everything's greening up. And we're quite lucky in Newton Abbey, small town, plenty of green spaces. I use this one because it's quite accessible for somebody whose mobility is quite limited at the minute. I can park up here and invite all the wee critters down for some food. But there's quite a few green spaces around Newton Abbey. You don't have to go too far to find the next one. Up in the tree there are some starlings. Now whenever I get back home, I'll fire the camera up and you can see there's flipping hundreds of them in my garden. I don't mind them, as long as Dave's there shooting his head off at me. I've been at this wee fella to stay still for long enough. Focus, focus, camera, come on. Right. That was a robin, and he's one of my favourites, to be honest with you, because they're so friendly. Gardener's friend, some people call them. Will come out when you're weeding and digging, and they'll pick through what you've dug up for a wee meal. Okay, I'm going to close this window on wildlife. Doesn't mean there's none here. Still loads here. But my resident birdies will be looking their breakfast. Now, it's quite warm this morning, so I had 2 drinks. And this is aimed at those people who come to these green spaces. It's nice to bring a drink with you. Don't be putting your stuff in them bins, because the seagulls will drag it all out in case there's anything in it they can eat. Then it ends up all over the ground. Or people just turf stuff at their backside. No need for it. Very quick lesson. Recycle. 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 Compost. Make your own compost, folks. It's good for your garden. Hope you enjoyed today's window on wildlife. Come back for more. And if you enjoy it, think about subscribing. And if anybody from one of the big bird food or animal food companies is watching, hit me up. It isn't cheap to do this. And if I can help secure a better population of wild animals, then sure, we're all going to be better off, aren't we? Have a good day, everybody. Ta-ta.